They say summer at Camp Nou hums like a beehive, endless wings of activity, decisions swirling in every direction. At FC Barcelona, this season's calendar is jammed. Transfer talks spin out negotiations, contract desks, shuffle paperwork, and each ringing phone could signal another blockbuster deal or another curveball. But in this organised chaos, some choices resolve themselves almost on their own, while others cling stubbornly to the headlines. What falls neatly into place and what keeps the board pacing the corridors makes for one thrilling spectacle. Meanwhile, one saga refuses to tie itself up in a neat bow, the Luis Diaz operation with Liverpool. Day after day, whispers bounce between the Catalan and Merseyside offices. How much? When would he fit into Xavi's blueprint? For now, that question mark still hangs over Barca's summer plans, a reminder that not all ambitions can be fast-tracked. What makes this one so thorny, and how long will it drag on? Yet for every tangled thread, there's a simpler stitch. First came Joan Garcia, a quiet signing nearly under the radar, but a savvy move all the same. Then news broke of Rooney Bardet's arrival, injecting fresh talent with a dose of Scandinavian flair into the squad. And in goal, Wojciech Szczesny shrugged off any doubts, inking a 2-year extension that guarantees his presence between the posts until 2027. Each of these Araptu deals arrived with relief, a gentle exhale after the initial intensity of summer fever. But perhaps the most electric moment came, or rather is just about to come, in the saga of Lamine Yamal. At 18 years old, he has already lit up the Camp Nou turf with a brightness that belies his youth. Barcelona moved swiftly to tie him down until 2031, a commitment that promises he'll remain at the club through his very best years. Yet fans waited, pencils tapping, for that final stroke of theatre, the official presentation, the moment when the boy becomes something more than a contract line. But today that moment arrives with its own twist. Yes, it's official. Lamine Yamal will wear the iconic number 10. Picture the unveiling. Spotlights sweeping across the stage as the jersey is lifted into view, the 3 stripes gleaming under the arena light. This is the shirt that once danced on the backs of the greatest playmakers in football history, and now it's destined for a teenager's frame. With Ansu Fati's departure, that empty number carried echoes of the past. Now it's Yamal's to command to redefine, because the 10 is no ordinary digit. It's a scroll of memories, the delicate touch of Lionel Messi bending the ball into the top corner, the samba swagger of Ronaldinho leaving defenders grasping at air, the magician's cloak of Diego Maradona commanding every eye in the stadium. And yes, even Rivaldo, whose chip free kicks and audacious step-overs wrote chapters in Barca folklore. Can any young player truly shoulder that legacy? To get a sense, Barcelona turned to Rivaldo himself. When asked whether Yamal deserved the blessing of that storied shirt, the Brazilian smiled and gave his nod of approval. He's got exactly what it takes, Rivaldo said, as if passing along a torch. It was more than courtesy. It was an endorsement from someone who understands that the number 10 isn't granted lightly. So with that moment sealed and the jersey settled onto Yamal's back, a new chapter begins. It's an honour that shimmers, but honours carry gravity too. The roar of the Camp Nou turns sharper, expectations swell in every seat, and every first touch of that shirt will be weighed against memories of legends. Now the question echoes, can Lamine Yamal rise to the occasion, match the grandeur of the number he wears, and write his own story in the annals of Barca lore? Only time will tell, but if the summer spine-tingling pace is anything to go by, his story is already underway.